Morning YouTube. This morning I'm going to change out this shifter boot. It's kind of old, dry rotted. I just finished rebuilding the dashboard. Changed out the light sensor and all the bulbs and a couple other pieces inside there. Installed a radio. Took the seats out, the carpet, the rear carpet out, so I could install everything. And I figured, well, this is a great time because I still have the center stack out, which has to come out for to get these pieces. So this morning what we're going to do is we'll try to take this shifter out and change this boot out. Alright, so I just gotta kind of sneak down in there, pop that up. Comes out. Shifter knob out. Go in there and grab this wedge. Let's see if we can't just pull this wedge up. Pull the wedge out. Unscrew this. I should probably change this shifter knob. It's not in the greatest shape, but order it another day. It's easy enough to get to. So we unscrew that, pull that spring out, pop this lever up for your reverse rod, and now we just got to pull some screws out, right? So now I'm taking this out with a drill, but I'll be putting it back in with by hand. You see everybody's dashboards are all cracked up, all this plastic's all cracked up and destroyed. And one, hey, they're old, they're brittle, right? But two, everybody tries to over tighten it. Some people, they're not even taking it apart, they're just trying to over tighten it just to try to get rattles and squeaks out, and you want to leave this stuff somewhat loose. I mean, loose is probably an exaggeration, but you definitely don't want to go anything more than snug on any of these bolts, or you're going to start cracking all this plastic. So next we've got to take we've got a couple bolts here, here, and here. So we'll go ahead and we'll take them out. Now you got to pull that shifter, I'm sorry, the cigarette lighter out of it. Spot. So we'll just reach back in there and we'll grab that. Now we've got our cigarette lighter disconnected, so that should stop us from anything. I guess to make this easier, I could have just cut this. So maybe I'll do that now. All right. So this boot is what I want to replace. So 4 7mm bolts. This is actually cracked right here too. I could have replaced this whole piece, but honestly the cup holders are kind of useless. I'll just leave the drawer shut. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's do that. This is, I got this, I believe it was Corvette Central. Might have been Zip Corvette. I forget which one I actually got it from. But I think 84 and 85 are slightly different. I'm not quite sure why, but I know the button is different for the 4+3 on 84 to 85. Once you go to 86, you push the button in the shifter. My button's right there to turn the overdrive on. Quite honestly, I like it better when it's on the console, not on the shifter. So this latch for to hold down the center console, it actually slides in behind the center console on the one bolt, and the other bolt is exposed, so you don't see the whole bracket. So I'm actually going to snug and then backing it off like a 16th. And when I snug it, I'm not even really holding on to the screwdriver. So that it wants to strip on top of the screw rather, right, bounce right out of the screw rather than over tighten it. Alright, and once I do that, I'm just going to back them off just a little bit. Yeah, I may have a couple of rattles, but my plastic's going to be... Alright, so next we push this down. We're going to grab this cap. I'm going to try to put this around that cap. Actually, I'm going to pull the rest of these staples out. So I pulled 2 of them out already. So now I guess from the factory, they staple that leather to this piece right here, which is why you can't just get it out. There's another staple. So there's all our staples, so we're good. Gotta get this to sneak back over top of that. Got that. Let's put our spring back together. Drop that back down in that tube. So we drop our spring down there. Now turn our knob on. Back that off a little bit. Doesn't need to be tight. Just drop that down. Make sure we can get it into reverse. Back on there. Cut that string real quick. Melt that real fast. Grab that down a little bit. Yeah, I guess I could have replaced that knob, but maybe later. There we go. Looks good.